Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over some search strings that you can look up to kind of find different Pokemon, and 3 moves, shadow, special signature moves, all kinds of different stuff. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Now this was made by Pogo Central. I will go ahead and put them up on screen here, and it is very nice clean sheet that they did make, so we're going to be able to take a look at it, and that's what we're going to go over. Then we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of my Pokemon and just kind of, you know, have a little fun with it and see what we can search and see the extent of how much Stardust I've spent. Like for instance, searching 3 moves, or like I guess I like to say 2 move. So we'll look for 2 move legendaries and mythicals, and you're going to see you can times that by 100,000 because that's how much it costs for each one of those. So it can pretty much add up pretty quick here. All right, but with that said, let's go ahead and see what we have here. So taking a look at this sheet, going over the IV, HP, and combat power, you're going to have various different ones here to search. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory for that one. We all kind of know you put in the combat power, and then you can put a dash to the next one that you want to see between those combat powers there, and it'll give you the numbers. And also the search strings for 0 for literally a 0 IV, and then you have 1 asterisk, 2 asterisk, 3 asterisk, and then 4 asterisk will be for your 100% IVs. I'm not going to go over every single one of these. We're just going to brush over these here. Then the name. Now, he has PDove as an example, but you could search PDove and various other search strings behind it to pull up a specific Pokemon. If you have a ton of those, if you're like, oh my, I gotta brush through all of this specific one here, and you can also make their evolutions pop up too. That's what will happen. Then you can also search quick move for water. That's for any kind of quick move, fairy, steel, very specific moves. So say you're in Go Battle League and you know you could tap on them, sure, and hold, but if you have a whole lot of Pokemon that you just don't feel like looking through, or you kind of want all of, say, the counter users to pop up, you can at counter and you'll have all your counter users pop up. Is a very helpful thing. All right, now taking a look at miscellaneous here. So you have your, what is this, evolve Pokemon that can evolve. GBL, we're actually going to search that. I don't think I've done that search before, but it'll pop up all the Pokemon that you've got in Go Battle League. And then you can also add on to these as well. So you can either just put a dash or comma, and it should continue on the search for you. Like we said, second move plus legendary mythical, and you go shiny and then shadow and just keep adding them on. Obviously the number is going to shrink of what you have, but you can get very specific with these as long as you type it in correctly. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take a look at my setup here. So we're going to go ahead and search a few things. So we're going to go at 3 move. Let's see how many Pokemon I've bought a second move for here. So we're sitting at 841. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Now that's not the legendaries. We'll search that here in a second, but a lot of these did cost a lot, and I have actually transferred and traded away Pokemon that have other bottom move for. So millions of Stardust. You know, I really wish they allowed us to see how much Stardust we've spent in this game and how much Stardust we've accumulated as well. All in total, that'd just be amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and search Candy XL. Now, I didn't know about this one, and when I found out about it, I was pretty excited. So essentially, it's just going to bring up all the Pokemon that you've powered up with XL Candy. If you powered them up one time, like beyond level 40, level 41, it'll pop up as an XL. So we do have 151. Not all of these are going to be maxed. Never. I mean, some of them will never be maxed because of the combat power that they did reach for a specific league, right? So 2 Pachirisus, because I screwed up on one. I was like, I powered up the wrong one. At least it was only once, and there's an example there for you. I think it might have been like 2 power-ups past 40. So yeah, we're pretty loaded up on our XL Pokemon here. Now we're gonna go ahead and just search from the top. As you can see, many investments. That Garchomp was one expensive freaking investment, but it was absolutely worth it. So we're going to do XL and Shadow. So another kind of little add-on that you can do. Gets really fun doing this kind of stuff here. Maybe even can help you to clean out your Pokemon storage. So the Garchomp, again, you know, I can't power it up all the way yet because I don't have the XL Candy, and I'm not investing my ones that I have in my bag. This Tyranitar here, beautiful. You don't need 100%. If you have a 100% shiny shadow, great, you obviously have a prize. But if you're looking for a good shadow of a specific type like Tyranitar, like that one there, it's going to get powered up, right? Even that Snorlax. I haven't invested in that Moltres, but I have maxed out this Gardevoir because A Charm Shadow user Gardevoir is a freaking beast. Horrible Ivy Gramble for the Ultra League here. I love it. It's a great Pokemon to use. Nidoqueen, and that Hitmonchan was expensive too. I mean, some of these things are upwards towards 700,000 Stardust, and it's gone like that, and I use them just a handful of times. But at least I have them in my inventory. Now, I do have this Snubbull I wanted to include because I wanted you to see I have a good IV one, okay? I'm going to work on one. I'm going to max this one out one day. It's a 98 Shadow Snubbull with frustration removed, so it's looking pretty good. Now, this is very self-explanatory. You can look up female. I didn't realize that, female and then male, of course. I didn't realize how many shiny Caterpies I had. All of them are freaking... Is Caterpie only supposed to be... What's going on here? All female? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Of course, the Pikachu Libres are going to be female with that tail there, with the heart. So I'm not a fan of the heart tail Pikachu, to be honest with you. All right, then looking up male here. Did you know Venusaur had a little like pineapple sticking out of the top as a female? I don't like that either. I don't. There are some female forms that are okay, I suppose, but not all of them are different. All right, now we're going to look up 2016. This is some gold right here. Now, of course, if they've been traded to me, I can't trade them away. And I do believe if you're a newer player and you got these 2016s, or not newer, let's just say you've never done your trades before. Let's just say that. You got 2016s. I do believe there's like 10 or 8 guaranteed lucky trades with those. And the older they are, the higher chance they are to become lucky. So a lot of these are going to be a high chance to become lucky if I trade them. Again, you can see a lot of them are lucky themselves because they have been traded already, because that's what we were trying to do. And there's a lot of legacies within here. So yeah, the older your Pokemon are, the higher chance you can get them to become lucky when you do trade them with somebody. And if you're playing with somebody who has an old account who's never touched it before, they're going to become lucky guaranteed. It was like 8 times, I forgot exactly what. So be careful on what you want, choose. All right, so what are we looking at? Special. Now this one is interesting, and I've never looked this up before. It is going to be Community Day moves as well as Legacy moves. And so you can see Pikachu with Surf, Pikachu with Grass Knot, and these kind of novelty moves that some of these have. I was really excited to see the Breloom because that thing has never gotten any love again. Like, they came out with a Grass Knot for it, right? I don't think they bring it back again. Did they? I think I'm just spacing it out, but quite a few cool ones got Seeking on here. So yeah, special technically means legacy, okay? Also Frustration. Frustration will appear on here too, I do believe. Those Eevees have Last Resort. I was like, what the hell is this Eevee? What? They're not Shadow. All right, we don't have Shadow Eevee yet. We'll wait for that one. That's going to be an interesting one, right? What do you want Shadow? Umbreon, Sylveon. That's going to be pretty cool. All right, so Smeargle here. I think they're all going to be special. Hidden Power is legacy, I do believe, on Suicune, so I got a bunch of ones set up. These are all Smackdown. I kind of just wanted to show you so you can see it. And those are all Aeroblast Lugias. Of course, the Aeroblast Plus Magical Leaf is on Celebi there. And yeah, I was just waiting. There's the Breloom. There we go. That was what I was waiting for there. Folks, if you could give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Just I thought I'd bring you a fun little video here, a little refresher on searching and just going through my stuff. And again, I will put a link down below so you can download or go to the Twitter page. Even if you don't have Twitter, I think you can still go to the page and download the image. So I'll kind of link it straight to that for you, okay? And also give them a follow. They have some good infographs. So what are we looking at here? What was this? Oh, 100 and GBL, right? Is that what it? Oh no, 4-star. Okay, 4-star first. So 100% IVs. That might have been GBL. I think we did GBL and now we're doing 4 stars here. So yeah, I got a lot of 100%, 248, and I do believe I've transferred probably 10 throughout my Go life, probably more. One for sure I know is Gengar or Ghastly. I was like, where's my 100? Because it shows in the decks. I was like, oh, I freaking transferred it by accident. All right, folks, I do believe that is going to be about a wrap. So just thought I'd bring you, again, some fun search strings for you to try out. Again, I'll have the link down below so you can do all kinds of combinations for yourself and see what you have going on. As far as adding up the Stardust, I didn't do that, but for all of my mythical and legendary second moves, how many did I have? I forgot the number, 60 or something like that. So yeah, that's a lot of Stardust. My gosh. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.